Here's the snap, looking to throw. And good hands there by the defense on that shot.
Hey, good game, bro. I'm sorry you couldn't get a better game out of me, bro.
After scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Dropping back, it's Fancher. Quick strike complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the AAC, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Tucker. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Across the 45. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop.
And I love right out of the gate, this offense is going to be creative, and they're going to try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed on the outside, it's Tucker. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it. Recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Owls! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
The throw to the outside is complete. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. He will be stopped short. The 2-point conversion attempt is no good, and their bid to tie also goes by the boards. They're still down 2. They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're trying to get to it. He'll pull it down. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these linebackers are flying around, and they like to bring the boom. What a great job playing physical, setting the tone, and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
On fourth down, flexing that muscle in the run game. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Florida Atlantic! On to attempt the try. extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick.
Well, we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Fires into the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Looking for the 2-point try. Back to pass, it's Howard. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and it is a 1-point game. I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down 1 possession. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot. He gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get so...
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion makes it a 2-possession game and a 9-point lead. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to...
And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. To the air, it's Howard. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That's what you expect from the senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Nothing. I'm just playing the game right now. I'm playing college.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right up to the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Quarterback now breaking the field. He just threw it away on fourth down. I get not wanting to have the turnover, but I think he'd want to keep that one alive a little longer. Quarterback by himself in the
I appreciate everybody that's in live right now. We got 5 people watching. I hope y'all having a blessed day.
And that ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Looking to throw, it's Fancher. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Caught over the middle. It's Campbell. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, Mason.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that hit, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee.
Go ahead and play that prevent defense.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Trying to beat the DD. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man.
So now we just send in emojis? Is that what we're doing, Mason?
To start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
And I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself.
After the filthy move, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. from the 14-yard line.
Hey Mason, I would let you be a guest and everything and talk, but it just keeps on echoing.
Gets it inside the
Bubba, that's why I haven't accepted it again.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. The snap sets up the throw. It's complete on the right side. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on 2nd and goal. The aerial assault continues. And wings it incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion's a good example.
We got 4 people watching right now. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.
The windows, they open.
We're up to 4.2K likes.
In this part of the field.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Buckeyes. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. They'll try to run it in. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tucker. He gets a block. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Owls. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease.
Hey, I appreciate everybody that's joining the live. I hope everybody's having a blessed night tonight.
No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
Yo, Zero, what up? What up, bro? How you doing, man?
They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too.
The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yo, Zero, yes sir. We have 4.4K likes. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate them likes. Yeah, 5K is the goal. Go ahead and start hitting that double tap of that screen.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like,
yes, sir.
Quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down.
4.7.
Positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
offense gets set for second down.
4.8. We got 6 people in here watching right now.
Looking for a
I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. I hope everybody's having a blessed night.
You wonder now on offense, have they found
4.9.
Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice win on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
We almost there. We almost to 5K.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
There we go, 5K.
Trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was
6 people in here right now. Let's go, man. If you in here right now, drop your favorite game. Drop your favorite sports team.
A couple on that last play. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Fancher. Gets it out quickly. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field.
Okay, everybody drop their favorite. Everybody drop their favorite sports team except for Ty.
Great job finding this wide receiver of the middle field.
Run in the red zone, it's Campbell.
Because that's ridiculous.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So you get stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this 2nd play.
Yes, sir. Okay, Ty, you can go back to dropping your favorite sports team.
Have to leave more guys in the block. There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these 2 coaching staffs.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll
He did not just say
3rd and
crocodiles.
long from the 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run. And he is brought down, but
You said crocodiles. We got 7 people in the live right now. Thank y'all. If y'all just now tuning in, go ahead and share, copy link to help the algorithm.
First down to start the drive after
Let's go. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I hope everybody's having a blessed night tonight.
Move it through the air. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
They'll try again on 2nd down.
Mason, you can't say stuff like that, buddy. What? Did you just see what Mason said?
He tries to take the top off. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, yo, what's up? What's up, David? Thank you for joining live, man.
Pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that.
And we have 5.5K likes. We can get to 6K.
And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused.
Yes, sir. David's in here, bro.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
5.8K. We got 5 people in here. Thank y'all, everybody, for joining the live.
He'll bring it out. It's Tucker. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Yes, sir. Hopefully, bro.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. That
We almost there.
was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it just seemed like they were...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Bro, I don't know how I pulled that off, but that was crazy.
Touchdown Owls. And what
Yes, sir. 6.2K likes. I appreciate everybody, man. Hope y'all having a blessed night.
What you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Lining up to add another. Looking for a man. The fake, and he wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They still need a touchdown to take the lead here.
We almost there. We almost to 7K likes on the live.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there.
We got 8 people watching right now. Yes, sir. Colton.
Quickly complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That last completion sets him up on second down.
Yes, sir. 8K likes on the live.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach.
Here, let me turn on his threat.
His guys to go get it here on 4th down.
His little shift.
But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession.
And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I haven't read all this. Dumb. Here, Bubba, here's your little chef string.
A quick strike touchdown up top. The last time they had it, Jesse, they'd love to do it again.
9K likes, that's what I'm talking about. Thank y'all for the love.
Get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
To the air, it's Fancher. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like a pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
Just went something very easy.
Yes, sir. We going for 10K. We still got 7 people in here. I appreciate everybody that's in here right now.
Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
Let's go.
Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of...
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the
Hey, that's
field.
game, boss.
Interception of the day. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. What a great play by the defense. extra point.
Hey, I'll give you a chance though, bro. I'm doing an onside kick, so get your formation ready, bro. I'm gonna give you the ball at the 50, bro. Man, I told you I was doing an onside kick, and I told you to get your formation ready. You can still get it, it's just harder.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Does it really block out like hate comment? No.
Great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
Do you want me to tell them? Like, is that what you want me to do?
Looking to throw it down. Makes the catch.
You're gonna have to see if I have like bad, like filtered comments off.
We've got a chance at a finish.
Oh,
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball. Now, we got a one-possession game.
yes, sir. Hey, we gotta get the 10K first.
We get this stop. Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And he makes his way into the end zone for the 2. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Nope.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Needed just a little more help to turn
Yeah, I
it
just
into
see
a big return. They'll mark him down at
10K.
the 29.
And I see where that girl keep on trying to like battle me or something, bruh. The one earlier that said,
Florida Atlantic has the ball.
yeah.
We'll try to put together a drive.
I've had like 3 people try to battle me, but
Stop, David. Now
I
let's see
am
what the offense can do.
I am not battling her again.
Taking care of the football, making sure you don't make those mistakes, Jesse, while still being in those.
We got 6 people in here.
Yeah,
We almost.
The defense just did their job, right? So offense, let's go out, put some points on the board, put ourselves in a position
Shoot
to
her
win.
before I told her I was in high school.
Looking for room. It's Campbell.
She talking.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4.
No, I know that girl thought I was lying.
Called by the DJ. Mere 21 seconds to go here. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. They'll throw it on first
Yes,
down.
sir. We at 10K.
Up top here late in the game. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough.
Y'all can try for 20K.
Looking to throw.
Y'all can try.
Throws to the tight end. A strike
What?
downfield. They make the stop, but that's going to
Yes,
do it
sir.
as time has expired, and
Hey, good game, my boy. Yeah, that's the. I think that's the highest I got. Cause see, when I'm battling people, your likes count more than 3K. Like you was liking the live the whole night that night, and it counted like every single one of them. Cause I didn't have a lot of people in there. But when I'm not battling, it will only let somebody go up to 3K. I figured that out the other day. You said what? Oh, maybe it's 6K, but you got me to like 15K that one night. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that's going to do it for us.
So. We got 6 people in here right now. Let's see who we got in here. I hope everybody's having a blessed night. Remember to stay blessed, stay humble. God got y'all. We up to 10.2K likes. Hey, if you tuning in on the YouTube side, we on Florida International. That's the team we trying to get a win with. I appreciate everybody on the TikTok side.
Welcome, everyone, to Pit Bull Stadium, just outside Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. We are anxiously awaiting a battle as this fan base is ready to show everyone worldwide what FIU football is all about. We got a terrific
Yo, is Michael back in here yet?
pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We almost to 11K.
taking on a team from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers.
You said, what was that?
Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Rainy with the comment. That's that boring comment. That's like, I'm boring. That's crazy.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19.
Yo, Michael, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his
Yes, sir. We up to 11K likes.
Fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the
Yo, what's up, Shelves?
And right here, just choose up another 1st down.
How you doing?
Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his
Not much.
He's got it first. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage.
Yes, sir. We're going for 12K.
Leaves it with the running back. Smashes through.
Not much. What's up? What's up with you?
Nice run there on 1st down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered.
Hey, I appreciate everybody liking the live.
Pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
1 mil is crazy. That would be something.
Catch in the middle. It's Washington. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game. Right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass.
Let's just focus. Let's just focus on. Okay,
Executed perfectly. Keep this drive alive.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I have no idea.
It's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Coming after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Time winding down in the quarters. They come to the line.
I hope everybody's having a blessed night tonight. There you go, Bubba. Watch out, Bubba. He said no.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break.
Mama got something better than I got.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got an open man. Smashes through the tackle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down after the catch.
I will, buddy. She's in bed right now. She got swimming lessons in the morning.
Is he kicking a long field goal? Is he going for it? It's decision time.
He's right on target. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one.
What's up with him just saying sad? I said she got swimming lessons in the morning, and he said sad. Yeah.
They decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the D denied him on second.
I'm playing college football 25 right now.
Motion trying to get the
Why does
show his hand.
Why does Jackson not like Aunt Jessie?
Touchdown, Florida International. They grab the early lead.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Feeling some heat. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try.
Being fed is crazy work. No joke. Yeah, David just joined back. Hey, David.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Bring Jesse the girls in like a week.
No return coming. He'll call.
Give her a week, but hey, bring. Oh, and Cairo. We can't forget.
Down here for the offense.
We can't forget Cairo. Shoot, the chat just talking about you feeding me right now. Yeah, I know you said Cairo, but I didn't say Cairo at first. But wait, give us like a week.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves.
No, you're not. Colton likes me. Cairo, he don't. I don't know what I did to that boy.
Getting some heat. He's going to take off. Got room to work. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open.
Well, Haynes King is a beast. I got my nephews in here too. Yeah, go over 12. Go over 12.
Defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's King. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
What are you talking about? Kids in the house.
They'll hurry to the line.
What are you talking about, Ty?
Leaves it with the back. And he rolls into the house.
Ty said kids in the house.
The AT unit on the field. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. They put together a 5-play, 75
in the basement.
and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
He can put that. Alright, I'll talk to you later. He can put that on the live, but you can't put Dumb and Dumber. Oh man. Damn. He just wasn't fast enough, gang. In the basement is crazy. That's crazy work. We still got 6 people in here. Appreciate everybody viewing.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Me? Come on.
Here comes the two-point try. To the air, it's Jenkins. Buys a little time. Jumped on top of the pile.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff.
Well, that gave me a brain freeze.
Says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout.
I didn't mean to drop it.
This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And Tata, he just has said, "Hey Tata, are you gonna help Mason get me to 12K?"
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep.
Come on, man, we almost there.
And if I'm the defense,
We almost there. I'm losing.
I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Finds a man by himself. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Come on, cause I'm almost there. I'm so close to 12K.
With a lead, they have a chance.
Yeah, I ate on my mom. Shoot, it hurt my stomach. That's why I hurt my stomach, cause I ate it all in one sitting. What?
He's going
Yeah.
looking for a path to the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Cause I didn't have time to look at their ice cream menu. I was too focused on food.
Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Trying to get to it. And he'll race it to the house.
Yeah, they put like some on the top and then at the bottom. That is not mixed.
What you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically.
Well, I think that's what makes Zaxby's so good. Their shakes. Yeah, and they freaking mix it. Like, I don't know what they use to mix it, but
Get that touchdown right before the half. Build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Mama's coming back in here, Bubba.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes the catch. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Welcome, everyone, to Pitbull Stadium, not far from Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. And today, this fan base eager to show everyone what the Panthers' home field advantage is all about. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Clemson! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Florida International offense is back on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care. He's going to throw deep right side. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. 2nd and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball is going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand.
Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the 2nd half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
To the air on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really lofts one high indeed. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, QB, I got to trust you, man. You already threw 1 pick. Now that one probably should have picked. You got to give me a reason to feel confident I can drop back and let you throw the football again. Or else this leash maybe gets a little bit short. Maybe we start warming up the righty in the bullpen.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Afterburner's coming. The 20. Touchdown, FIU. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. He'll try to tack on 1 more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a scintillating big play. 83 yards on the touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And he's going to run it back. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They'll throw it on first down. Extending the play. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Just ran over it. And they dragged.
Hey, I didn't mean to pause it. My bad, bro.
Not before. He picks up the first down.
It was a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Come on, 16K. If you're in the live right now, go ahead and double tap that screen. That'll be greatly appreciated.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, the offense is trying to throw for it in their own end on third down, and quarterback receiver not quite on the same page, and they're lucky because that was almost picked up.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. He'll take another shot here. Snatches it on the right. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it in the middle, it's Maffa. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Clemson is quick to the line. Running back searching for a hold. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Follow the blocker. The offense defensive line will
Yes, sir.
take you to the hallelujah land.
What, 15.3K?
Most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill.
Is Michael
in that
asleep?
hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He stopped short on the two-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in from the two. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their range, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida International offense is back on the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game. And it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with every...
He lofts one down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
And the incomplete pass lets the...
Hey, good night, Tata. Is Michael asleep? Well, see if he's asleep real quick, and if he's not, tell him to get in here and help me get to 16K real quick. Mason can't do it all himself.
Welcome everyone to the home of the War Chant.
Tell Michael to get in here and put in some work. Come on.
State Seminoles play simply known to some as the Dope. Today, a clash between 2 teams from the Sunshine State that will resonate from Dade to Duval.
Oh man, I gotta play it. Friggin' dang. Stadium.
Florida International Panthers taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing started. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start us off.
Come on, tell him my mama's there.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want
We
to
just
do
need 100
is
more.
Receptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement of luck.
Reese, never a doubt. Can you a 2-yard push in there? Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball
16K likes, yes sir.
Easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
And that pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Florida State. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and end the live right there. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope y'all have a blessed night.
Not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part.
And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep.